Hi guys, this is Mark Shawson, the Pattern Trader. Recently I got a surprising email from Marta, who's a newly born freedom trader. Before I reveal what was in this email, I have to clarify something. Marta is not some guru in the trading world, nor has she spent any time trading at banks or hedge funds. She's just an ordinary person, yet she's achieved something incredible. And in a minute, I'll show you the exact pattern she used to achieve what she revealed in her email. In fact, many people refer to it as the magic pattern because it seemingly makes them a lot of money. However, there is nothing magic or secret behind it, only science. And I'll reveal the specific scientific evidence to show you in this video. However, before we dive into this not-so-magic pattern, let's take a look at Marta's email. Dear Mark, I'm doing well, thank you. Yes, the last 2 weeks I've made about $15,000 on your recent trades. Gold, Australian dollar versus US dollar, dollar versus yen, pound versus yen, and I do like the Dow Jones Industrial Stock Index. Thank you. You are a gem, Marta. Now, what surprised me about this email was that I didn't expect Marta to follow through with the trades I sent her. I'm known as the Pattern Trader, and our members have seen my trades in my personal multi-million-dollar accounts. They also know my history of almost going to jail, and they know how I applied my trading methodology to get myself out of a deep financial hole. However, they still find it hard to pull the trigger and execute these trades. But evidently, Marta did not. She was not afraid. She put her faith into this pattern. Now she's able to execute trades without worrying or feeling unsure. Her confidence is sky high, but there's one lingering question. Could you copy what she did and achieve the same results? Imagine being able to take trades like they're M&M candies. Imagine rocking up in the evening, placing a trade, and having complete confidence that you're making the right decision. Could you look back at your account like Marta and see an additional $15,000 in there? The answer may surprise you. I could show you another comment I got recently from Sybil who said, "Oh, pound CAD, started and hit the take profit before I even noticed." Don Axon says, "Me too, this was a nice surprise." And I could also show you a comment I got from Peter. "It's been a great day and I've closed all my trades and am out of the market with a nice profit, off to bed, thanks Mark." Or Robert, who wrote me this quick email. "Hi Mark, thanks for the trade on Pound New Zealand, a great call, best regards Robert." In fact, I can show you really long emails with detailed explanations of traders' experience, like this one, or this one from Dan. Or I can show you lots of small and short comments from traders using this magic pattern to make money. Like James, tally up from yesterday, Euro versus US dollar plus 275 pips. Or Demir, Australian versus New Zealand dollar plus 212 pips, and New Zealand dollar versus Canadian dollar plus 211 pips. You little ripper. And there are 6 more comments from Lareed, impressive, well done. Fabio, great work. Now, even though some of these comments come from doctors, plumbers, security guards, and other non-financial types, the question remains, can anyone do this? Can you actually do this? The answer is no, not everyone can do this. Only a specific kind of person can do this. If you're not this kind of person, then you will never make money using the not-so-magic pattern. Someone who possesses a specific set of traits, like Mike here, is able to make money from this pattern. Mike Dodd says, "I don't know if Mark Shawson realizes the huge impact he's having on some of our lives. I've gone from working 12-hour days in oil to sitting in front of my PC at home for a couple of hours a day, placing trades and learning from his journals. I'm now planning to go traveling too and can trade from my laptop along the way. Truly life-changing experience." He changed his life. Now, before I reveal exactly what kind of traits you need to possess to make money like Mike or Marta, let me reveal this not-so-magic pattern. Traders have known about this pattern for years. In fact, I would bet a good amount of money that you have heard of this pattern before. I wouldn't be surprised if you've even dismissed it in the past because you thought it was too simple or too easy. Therefore, when I reveal this pattern, to make sure you keep watching, because even though the pattern itself is simple, there is a specific way to trade it that makes it a scientifically accepted way to generate income from the markets. A guy called Dr. Jeffrey Friesen worked with a small group of scientists at the University of Nebraska in Lincoln. His research interests included investments, behavioral finance, mutual fund performance, microfinance, and the application of Catholic social teaching to economics and finance. His teaching interests include investment, security analysis, derivatives, managerial economics, the history of financial and economic thought, and PhD financial theory. In other words, the guy is smart and knows about finance. Anyway, in 2009, Dr. Friesen and a bunch of his colleagues published a paper called Price Trends and Patterns in Technical Analysis, a Theoretical and Empirical Examination. This is a peer-reviewed paper that is accepted within the scientific community as fact. These guys looked at 35,000 trades, specifically 2 reversal patterns. I've always said the majority of my money is made from reversal patterns in the market. It is a strategy that I've refined after spending 23 years on Wall Street and trading in general for more than 37 years. In fact, when I shared these dollar versus yen trades recently, they were all formed from reversal patterns. Remember, you can't just take these price patterns and run with it. There is a specific step you must take in order for this to work. This can only happen after you identify the pattern. Dr. Jeffrey Friesen even acknowledges it in his scientific paper, and I'll get to that in just a moment. First, let's see what results were from the 35,000 trades. The first reversal pattern Dr. Friesen looked at was the famous double bottom or the double top. This is an illustration taken from the paper itself. It's a super simple pattern, but when it's used correctly, you can make a lot of money. Here's an example of an email that I sent to thousands of our members on July 25th. As you can see, I used a very small double top to identify the trade. The trade entry was to sell the Dow Jones stock index at 27,050. In the next couple of weeks, the Dow Jones crashed about 1,300 points to a price level of 25,700. Here you can see how it fell. So was this a fluke? Not according to the science. This graph plots the expected price path after they analyzed 35,000 patterns. After the double top, there is a positive correlation with a continued move. According to Dr. Friesen's paper, again, the price patterns predict future price movements consistent with the technical analysis literature. The same is true for double bottoms. So in theory, you would just identify a double top or double bottom, enter your trade, and walk away. However, we all know real life doesn't work like that. Charts hardly ever look this smooth. Remember, this is an average of 35,000 patterns. When you enter, when you exit, and where you place your stop to limit your risk is very important. In fact, the scientists actually talk about this. In the paper, they state, our model introduces a signal cognitive bias, which has been extensively documented in the psychological literature and describes the tendency of individuals to search for and interpret information selectively to conform to a given set of beliefs. You need to be able to cut through the noise of the market in order to execute trades profitably. Here's the fact. The double bottom and double top price patterns work. It's a scientific fact. However, traders who don't know how to identify them will lose money. Traders who know how to navigate the volatility of the markets come out of the other side much richer. This was a comment on Facebook from Pete and also many other responses. Pete said, today was a very volatile day in the markets, but we all followed the trade calls from our mentor Mark Shawson and had a very good 2 days, both with the New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar yesterday, and today with the euro versus the US dollar. Join me in saying, congrats, Mark. You are the man. John says, definitely. Soner says, one-man show. Tomas says, thank you, Mark. Vitaly says, thank you, Mark Shawson. Mark says, sweet, great call, Mark. Trent says, absolutely well done, Mark Shawson. Donovan says, definitely top draw, Mark. Daniel says, you're the man, Mark. Leanne says, Pete, great post to show appreciation. Thank you very much, Mark. You are an absolute wizard. Ali says, that is all. Genius. David Clemens says, he is definitely on the Christmas card list this year. The reason why I'm able to make money from this, along with thousands of other ordinary people, is because of the insurance day bar. Inside of these patterns, there are confirmations. The insurance day bar can tell me when the price is going to move, possibly a week before it happens. In my next video, I will reveal exactly what the insurance bar is, how to spot it, and how I use it to make boatloads of cash in the markets. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and like this video if you want more content like this. In the meantime, you should go ahead and download my 21 Power Strategies. They are a collection of 21 price action strategies I use to make money in the markets. Each one of the patterns used in the strategies have some scientific backing. All you have to do is click the link in the description. The download is free. I'll see you on the next video.